representing Sharei Torah, our synagogue on Main Street. And we love being part of our neighborhood and our Gaithersburg and Montgomery County communities. It is a blessing to be here with all of you tonight, lifting up the light together as the days grow darker and colder. And I'm going to share a few words about the menorah that we're going to light a little bit later. The menorah that we light on Hanukkah has its origins in the ancient sacred space of the Jewish people, the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. And in our scriptures, in the Torah, we read that the sacred flame of the menorah was to burn at all times, kept ablaze by the priest. The priests were instructed to lift up the light of that menorah, to raise up the lamps, to coax the small flames higher and higher until they could shine on their own. And our festival of Hanukkah honors the miracle of finding light in the darkness. In the 2nd century BC, the Second Temple in Jerusalem was desecrated by the Greek-Syrian army, and they outlawed Jewish practices. They tried to destroy our faith. They outlawed the study of scriptures and observing the Sabbath, and forced Jews to worship their gods. But miraculously, this tiny army called the Maccabees managed to reclaim and rededicate the sanctuary. But when they went to rekindle the flame of that menorah, when they went to lift up the light, they found only a small vial of oil. And it was barely enough to keep the menorah aglow for the night. And nevertheless, our ancestors kindled the flames, and those flames burned for not 1, but 8 days. Enough time to make more oil and to keep the eternal flame glowing. Our ancestors lifted up the light with what they had, and that light shined for 8 days. And we're taught that it is our mission as a Jewish community to be lamplighters, to lift up the light of others wherever we are. And we know that our ancestors have been through many stretches of darkness, many periods of hatred and understanding, and Hanukkah was established as a holiday of proudly celebrating our Jewish faith in public, lighting candles in our windows and doorposts and town squares, wearing blue and white holiday sweaters or jewelry, inflating giant decorations on our lawns, whatever that means for those of us who celebrate our Jewish identity proudly. Even as we have continued to face hatred, and there have been times we've had to bring our menorahs inside of our homes, but the eternal light of the menorah endures. And we're here tonight to be lamplighters, to lift up the light in community, because those times of hardship have only strengthened our resolve to shine our light for the good of all humanity, of people of all backgrounds. And we know that our world right now is plagued by hatred and division, and we've seen an increase in hate crimes over the past couple of years. Against Asian and Black folks and LGBTQ Americans, and anti-Semitism has been on the rise. And so it is all the more important that we have come together here tonight to shine our light together, because it is a gift to live in Gaithersburg, one of the most diverse small cities in the entire country. Let's give it up for Gaithersburg. It is a gift to live in Montgomery County, where more than 39 languages are spoken, in Maryland, where more than 117 languages are spoken, and our neighbors are Jewish and Christian and Buddhist and Hindu and Sikh and Jain and Zoroastrian and Catholic and atheist and more, and we represent so many different ethnicities and races and abilities and genders and sexual orientations and economic backgrounds. We are here together tonight to lift up that light, neighbors gathering across differences, to lift up one another's light and to be lamplighters. So as we enter the holiday season, as we light the lights of the tree of the menorah later on, I want to ask each one of you, how can you be a lamplighter in our community? How can you be a lamplighter in our community? How can you shine your light, your unique light? How can you lift up the light of those around you? And may it be a season of joy and peace, of connection and light for all. Thank you.